Once upon a time, in the lush meadows of Evergreen Valley, there lived two unlikely friends, an industrious ant named Arlo and a carefree grasshopper named Gilda. The valley was a breathtaking expanse of vibrant flowers, towering trees that touched the sky, and winding streams that sparkled under the golden sun like threads of liquid gold. While Arlo spent his days gathering food for winter, meticulously stacking grains of wheat into towering piles, Gilda danced to the rhythm of the breeze, playing her fiddle and singing songs of joy. One bright summer morning, as Arlo scurried back and forth with grains balanced precariously on his back, he called out to Gilda, who was perched lazily on a blade of grass, strumming her fiddle. "Gilda," Arlo said, wiping sweat from his brow. "Winter is only a few months away. Shouldn't you start preparing? You know how harsh it can get." Gilda laughed, her wings shimmering in the sunlight. "Oh, Arlo, why worry about tomorrow when today is so beautiful? Winter feels like an eternity away." Arlo shook his head but smiled. He knew better than to argue with Gilda. Instead, he continued working while she played music that made even the bees stop buzzing to listen. Her melodies carried across the meadow, filling the air with warmth and life. As autumn approached, the leaves turned fiery shades of red and gold, and the air grew crisp. One day, as Arlo carried a particularly heavy bundle of seeds, he noticed something unusual, a strange glow emanating from deep within the forest. It wasn't natural. It pulsed faintly, almost like magic. Curious, Arlo dropped his load and followed the light. To his surprise, he found Gilda already there, standing at the edge of a clearing where the source of the glow lay, a small, glowing crystal embedded in the ground. Its radiance seemed alive, shifting colors between soft blues, greens, and purples. "What is this?" Arlo asked, tilting his head. "I don't know," Gilda replied, her eyes wide with wonder. "But it feels alive." Suddenly, the crystal began to hum softly, and a voice echoed around them. "Brave souls who have discovered my resting place, I am Lumina, guardian of Evergreen Valley. My power has faded over centuries, and now danger looms. If you wish to protect your home, you must embark on a quest to restore my strength." Arlo glanced at Gilda nervously. "A quest? That sounds dangerous." But Gilda grinned mischievously. "Dangerous or exciting? Come on, Arlo. This could be the adventure of a lifetime." Reluctantly, Arlo agreed. Together, they touched the crystal, which emitted a brilliant flash of light before shrinking into a tiny orb that fit snugly in Arlo's palm. With Lumina guiding them, the duo set off toward the unknown. Their journey took them through treacherous terrains, across roaring rivers, up jagged cliffs, and into dark caves teeming with shadowy creatures. Along the way, their differences became both a challenge and a strength. Arlo's careful planning kept them safe during storms, while Gilda's quick thinking and fearless spirit helped them escape tight spots. At one point, they encountered a riddle-guarded bridge spanning a bottomless chasm. The riddle read, "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, yet I come alive with wind. What am I?" Arlo scratched his head, puzzled, but Gilda immediately chimed in. An echo, the bridge creaked open, allowing them to pass. Arlo looked at Gilda in awe. "How did you know that?" She shrugged. "Sometimes answers come when you let go of overthinking." Later, they faced another challenge, a dense thicket of thorny vines blocking their path. Arlo suggested finding tools to cut through, but Gilda had a different idea. She played a gentle tune on her fiddle, and to their amazement, the vines parted as if bowing to her melody. "You see," Gilda teased, "music solves everything." "Not everything," Arlo countered, "but it sure helps." Finally, after weeks of travel, they reached the heart of the valley, a hidden grove, where ancient trees intertwined their branches to form a cathedral of green. Here, Lumina revealed the final step. They had to plant the crystal in the sacred soil beneath the great oak tree, whose roots stretched across the entire valley. However, just as Arlo placed the crystal into the earth, a menacing figure emerged, a giant spider with gleaming red eyes and venom dripping from its fangs. It was Vorthak, a creature born of darkness, who sought to claim Lumina's power for himself. "You cannot defeat me," Vorthak hissed, advancing toward them. For once, Gilda froze, her usual confidence shattered by fear. But Arlo stepped forward, determination blazing in his eyes. "We may not be strong alone, but together we are unstoppable." With those words, Gilda found her courage again. She grabbed her fiddle and began playing a haunting melody that resonated with the grove itself. The trees trembled, their roots rising to ensnare Vorthak. Meanwhile, Arlo used his agility to dodge the spider's attacks, retrieving a shard of sunlight trapped in the crystal's glow. With one swift motion, he hurled the shard at Vorthak, banishing him back to the shadows. As peace returned to the grove, Lumina's light surged brighter than ever before. "You have saved Evergreen Valley," the voice said warmly. "In gratitude, I grant each of you a gift. Arlo, your hard work will ensure abundance for all seasons. And Gilda, your music will forever bring hope and joy to those who hear it." From that day forward, the valley thrived like never before. Arlo still worked tirelessly, but he learned to take moments to enjoy life's beauty. Gilda, inspired by their adventure, began using her talents to inspire others, teaching everyone the importance of balance between work and play. And so, the ant and the grasshopper proved that even the most different of friends could achieve greatness when they combined their strengths, and that sometimes the greatest adventures lead us to discover the best versions of ourselves.